Let's go back, not 100 years, not 1,000, but tens of thousands. A time before villages, farming, or houses. Nights were long, cold, and dark. No streetlights, no phone screens, only stars, moonlight, and a fire that had to be fed. Sleep then was survival. Rest meant sharper hunters and stronger families. But the ground was hard, damp, and crawling with insects. Something had to change. Slowly, humans invented something deceptively simple: the first bed. Not a mattress or duvet, just clever piles of grasses, leaves, pine needles, and furs. Archaeologists at Sibudu Cave in South Africa uncovered bedding from 77,000 years ago. Layers of grass and even insect-repelling plants like Cryptocarya woodii. These weren't random choices. Our ancestors were experimenting, finding what stayed springy, what soothed bites, and what made nights bearable. Beds weren't just comfort. They marked home. A pile of grass and furs said, "This is our place. Here we rest. Here we are safe." That simple act, shaping nature for comfort, was as revolutionary as fire or tools. Fire, in fact, was bedding's twin. It turned piles of grass into cozy nests. It offered warmth and light, but too close meant sparks and danger. Too far, and the cold crept back in. Ash from the fire was even spread beneath beds, repelling insects and keeping things dry. Prehistoric pest control, thousands of years before bug spray. Beds were also social. Families slept together, children in the middle, elders close to the fire, hunters on the outside, protecting the group. Sleep was trust. To close your eyes was to surrender, and only with others beside you was it safe. Over time, beds evolved. Raised platforms of branches lifted people away from dampness. Hides and furs added warmth and softness, mammoth hides in the tundra, lighter mats in the savanna. Seasonal changes shaped design, heavy furs in winter, breezier grass layers in summer, raised bedding in rainy seasons. Beds became classrooms and sanctuaries. Elders taught children which plants kept bugs away. The sick were cared for on fragrant herbs. Couples found intimacy under furs. Children listened to stories as firelight painted animal shadows on the cave wall. And in dreams, sparked by deeper, safer sleep, came imagination, myths, and creativity. Across regions, beds reflected environment. In Africa, airy grass mats with aromatic plants. In Ice Age Europe, thick hides and evergreen boughs against bitter cold. In forests, raised platforms for dryness. Everywhere, the same need to comfort, safety, belonging met with local solutions. What survives in the soil today, ash layers, plant traces, compacted grass, isn't just debris. It's the imprint of humanity's first homes. The bedding circle was where family bonds, trust, and identity were reaffirmed night after night. So when you crawl into your bed tonight, soft sheets, warm blankets, maybe a lavender candle. You're repeating a tradition older than pyramids or writing. It began with leaves and fire, and with the same longing we still carry, a safe, cozy place to dream deeply, and remember, the story of humanity is also the story of our beds. Good night.